Every person in this world suffers to some extent. What is suffering? Right? If someone asks you what suffering is, what would you say? If someone asks me that question, I believe suffering is God's test on how good you are at dealing with life. Have any time you suffered, has it actually come because of you? It has come because of what is external, what are things that are not in your control. So, first of all, suffering is inevitable. It will happen to you. As long as you're alive, as long as you're breathing, suffering will happen to you. In this reality where we live in, that is what's true. Right? I don't know what the truth is of this universe, but one of the truths is that suffering is inevitable and if you're alive. What can you do about this? We have cleared up that everyone suffers, but the people who react to it well succeed in God's test. How are you supposed to use suffering to your advantage? Basically, suffering is energy. Energy that can be not destroyed, but can be used, can be converted into something productive, something meaningful. Imagine, right? Your girl leaves you, your dog dies, something like that happens to you. What are you going to do about it? What can you actually do about it? You know what you can do? Go to the gym. You would have gone to the gym regardless, whether your girl left you, whether your dog died or not. But now you know where to use that suffering energy. Something like this, let's say, happened to me, right? I do not have time to suffer right now because it was at 7 p.m. I didn't have time, I had to work. So I told myself, let's postpone the suffering to 3 o'clock tomorrow because I had to be in the gym at that time. I postponed it then. Then I thought about it, and then you think about it, okay, it's not that crazy. So I don't even suffer anymore. I don't even get to play with my suffering. I don't get to use my suffering because I don't suffer anymore, if that makes sense. That is a really, that's a goal I think most people would love to achieve. But even if you had suffering, I would love to use it in a productive way. Go to the gym, go to your MMA martial arts, start learning to fight. If you're a guy, especially, use it in a positive way. Well, this is going to be all for today's video. But please remember that your suffering is inevitable. Use it in a way that will make you inevitable. Thank you for today's video, man.